Welcome guys! When I released my video on how to properly use the SCAR-L assault rifle, I stated that the angled grip was a better choice as the horizontal recoil is far more difficult to control compared to vertical. The reason being that horizontal recoil can go in two directions and as a result is completely unpredictable. For this reason you should use the angled grip. But some of the feedback I got was that my claim was incorrect because other YouTubers allegedly proved otherwise, and that for some reason the vertical grip should have better horizontal compensation than the angled grip. And while this might have been true before, keep in mind that the game is in constant development and things may change, so you can't always rely on old data. Also keep in mind that the data mined statistics of these two grips states that the vertical grip has -15% vertical recoil and no change in horizontal, and the angled grip has -20% horizontal recoil and no change in vertical. Due to the nature of this myth, I will start with the conclusion and afterwards show you guys the convincing and completely replicable test results. Also, this test will be covering the assault rifle category and include the SCAR-L and the M416. The test does not include the SKS or the UMP9. I will test these in another video. First of all, spray patterns are random regardless of what attachment you put on your weapon. But the attachments increase the predictability of the recoil by basically increasing the likelihood that you will roll into a good pattern. Therefore, the attachments does not actually guarantee that you will get a good spray, but instead increase the chance that you do. The first 5 to 6 bullets of spraying has predictably low horizontal recoil regardless of your choice of grip. The angled grip has provenly less overall horizontal recoil compared to the vertical grip, thereby making it the overall best choice. But let's look at some of the data behind this. First, we're gonna test the SCAR-L without any attachments. When looking closer at the test results, we can safely say that it is possible to get a nice spray without using a grip, as you can see from the highlighted pattern. And we can also see that the first 5 to 6 bullets usually has low horizontal recoil, making burst firing a reliable technique. When doing the same test with the vertical grip, we immediately noticed less vertical recoil as predicted. So we can safely say that there is indeed noticeably less vertical recoil with the vertical grip. But when connecting the dots, it's quite obvious that we have significant horizontal recoil. So we can safely say that the horizontal recoil is absolutely present here. The problem with this is that the horizontal recoil changes direction, because at these points of the spray you will no longer hit your target depending on how far away you are, of course. But let's see if the angled grip can help us with this little problem. We can safely say that we have no noticeable reduction in vertical recoil when using the angled grip. And when connecting the dots, we instead see a noticeable decrease in horizontal recoil compared to the vertical grip. And when comparing the patterns, it is super clear that the horizontal recoil is less present when using the angled grip. But what about when using the M416, starting out without any attachments? So again, it's safe to say that it is possible to roll into a decent spray without using any attachments. Plus, you can only safely rely on the first 5 to 6 bullets to be within manageable horizontal recoil. Moving on to the vertical grip. And again, notice as I shoot that we have less vertical recoil. So we're gonna put that first on the list. But what I'm really interested in seeing here is the horizontal movement. When connecting the dots, we see that there is absolutely noticeable horizontal recoil present here. Again, it really is the change in horizontal recoil that you should worry about, as this will prevent you from having a consistent spray. Let's see if the angled grip will affect this horrible horizontal recoil. Okay, so it was pretty obvious that the vertical recoil wasn't reduced when using the angled grip, but what about the horizontal? Because when connecting the dots, we see these beautiful and almost straight lines, and comparing these to the vertical grip, well, I think this speaks for itself. So just to make this perfectly clear, guys, vertical recoil is easy to compensate for. You just need to move your mouse down and that's it. Using a vertical grip will only affect how much you have to pull down. And the problem is not the vertical recoil, it's the horizontal one. The horizontal recoil is not predictable like the vertical is, because the horizontal can go left and right and you will never be able to compensate for it without missing a few shots. The final conclusion is, grips will increase the likelihood that you will get a better spray, but never guarantee it. The angled grip is the best choice of grip for the SCAR-L and M416 because it will very obviously increase the predictability of the randomized spray patterns. All of these results are replicable, and with only a few spraydowns on a wall, you will be able to come to the same conclusion. Now that's all I had for you guys in this video. I hope this will finally end the rumor that the vertical grip has better horizontal recoil than the angled grip. If you like what you saw, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more awesome content, and I will see you guys next time.